Story of the Movies, Season 2, Episode 6. This episode is Harry Potter Part 1. This will consist of the first 4 movies, which would be The Philosopher Stone, Chamber of Secrets, The Prisoner of Azkaban, and The Goblet of Fire. Let's begin. The first movie came out in 2001, before I was born. But Philosopher Stone is based off the first book. Yeah, Harry finds out he's actually a wizard, and his parents died by the hands of Voldemort. And Voldemort tried to kill Harry, but failed, and Voldemort vanished. But later in the movie, Harry finds out he's actually a wizard, and his aunt and his uncle and his cousin knew that he was a wizard but never told him, and they always treat Harry badly, and Harry's always had to live under the stairs. And every time it's Harry's birthday, or he gets new clothes, he always gets me the hand-me-downs from his cousin, Dudley. And basically, Harry doesn't like living with them, and so he goes to Hogwarts with Hagrid, and that's basically the whole premise of the first one. And Harry finds Voldemort, which is one of his professors, which is the teacher of the dark arts, and he also learns how to steal the golden snitch, which is played in Quidditch. That's basically the end of the first movie. The second movie is Chamber of Secrets, and came out in 2002. The Chamber of Secrets, is a place where one of Voldemort's Horcruxes lives. And basically, Harry returns for his second year at Hogwarts, and his 2 friends, which were introduced in the first movie, are Ron and Hermione. His nemesis is Draco Malfoy, and Harry plays in Quidditch, and he's a seeker. The point of the game is whichever house, which there's 4 houses, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw, whoever scores the most points wins. But if the seekers, which are the people there's 1 for each team, if whichever seeker on that team catches the snitch, it's an additional 10 points. And yeah, Harry ends up winning the game for his team because he gets the snitch, and they find the Horcrux, and they find out that Tom Riddle is actually Voldemort. And they destroy the Horcrux, which is actually the book they've been carrying, and that's another part of Voldemort's soul destroyed. Next is The Prisoner of Azkaban, and Harry realizes that this prisoner, Sirius Black, is actually his uncle, because I think, I don't know, they're related somehow, because Sirius knew his parents, who went to school at the same time as him, and he looks after Harry. And yeah. And then Professor Mad-Eye Moody is actually one of the villains. I don't remember the name, but they get discovered and they arrest the villain because they find the real Mad-Eye Moody. And that's basically the whole premise of the third one. And for some reason, it came out in 2004. The second one came out in 2005, which is very weird. The next film is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It's my favorite one and probably the best. Goblet of Fire is actually it's where only one will win the, I don't remember, the Tri-Wizard Cup. It's where 4 different schools, well actually no, 3 different schools, including Hogwarts, end up battling. Actually, that stuff I said about Mad-Eye Moody from the third film, but it's actually the fourth film, my bad, where only one person will win the cup, and it's actually a port key. You see, Cedric and 2 other competitors go head to head in the Tri-Wizard tournament. There's different challenges, but only one will win. But there's actually 2 players for Hogwarts, because the person, this guy says Mad-Eye Moody, puts Harry's name into the cup. And Harry admits that he didn't put his name in the cup, but they let him compete anyway. But you see, there's actually one of them is actually evil and tries to take out the other competitors. You see, if you get a certain place, you get a certain amount of points, and so they end up completing all the challenges. But when they get to the maze, only Harry makes it out alive, because Cedric and Harry touch the port key, but they end up going to Voldemort, and they see Voldemort being resurrected. Yeah, they see him being resurrected, and Voldemort kills Cedric because he needs his blood. Actually, no. He just kills Cedric, but he also takes Harry's blood so he can touch Harry, because he's never been able to touch Harry before. And Harry ends up bringing Cedric back to his father, and Cedric's father ends up crying, and Dumbledore realizes what the dangers of Hogwarts awaits Hogwarts. That's the end of part 1. Next time on Story of the Movies, it is Season 2, Episode 6, and it is Harry Potter Part 2, which consists of the other 4. Yeah, there's 7 books, but 7 is so long, they had to split it up into 2 parts. Until next time, stay safe and peace.